Stephen E. Ada. I'm going to show you a little example of how people are so completely conditioned they do not actually realize that what they are writing is completely erroneous. Halfway after they wrote it down, they reverse themselves. I'm going to give you this example. Okay, you can read yourself out there with me. Stephen E. Ada, this happened about 6 hours ago. Somebody or something from the United States of America equals American. Somebody or something from Mexico equal Mexican. Somebody or something from Argentina equals Argentinian, and so on. Also, the continent you live on is not your nationality. so, so the man at the beginning is telling me that the people from the United States of America are called Americans, but the people from, from the continent are not nationals of America. So he understand that the continent name is America, but that he cannot make the connection that the United States of America is not America. So when he say the United States of America equals American, he is admitting that he's erroneous, because farther down he say also the continent you live on is not your nationality. So the Americans live in the American continent, but that is not a nationality. The people in Argentina are Argentines. The people in the United States of Mexico are people from the United States of Mexico. But in his mind, when he say the people from the United States of America are no United States of American nationals, they are Americans. That is how conditioned they are. That they know how it works. They know exactly how the mechanism work. A continent, the name of a continent is not a nationality, but in his mind, the United States of America is American because he's being conditioned to believe it. He's so conditioned, no different than the puppy. When you feed him, they believe there is food on the floor when it's not. That is called a conditioned human reflex. And the vast majority of the people of this planet are conditioned. They have been conditioned by television, radio, and so on to believe the America, the name of a continent, is a nationality. People believe that they are American nationals in the United States of America, and they eloquently write it down on the comment on YouTube, and they will defend it. And when they defend it, they expressly tell you that the name of a continent is not a nationality. That is how crazy these people are. So now, you prove me erroneous. And let me read my response. This is my response, so prove me if I am erroneous. So I respond to Stephen E. Adams. Hello, you are correct. Read what you have written. The continent you live on is not your nationality. The United States of America is a nationality, a country. America is a continent. You are a genius. Note, the entire world is looking at you. Saludos to the people of the American continent. Recondition yourself, bro. So that is my response to Steve Adams, and apparently the man is intelligent enough to recognize it. So when that happened, and this happened often to me because I enjoy practicing my new English language on YouTube. and exercise my mind, and and they realize that they make a tremendous mistake when they are telling themselves the United States of America, we equal Americans, and then further on say America is a continent and is not a nationality. So it is a discrepancy. It is completely 100 degrees from what they say before. It's actually contradicting what they think. So that is an excellent example of human conditioning. The same is the words attached to identity, like Latinx, American, Latinx, African American, white, brown, blue state, red state, purple state. All these anachronism, all these assigned condition codes, because they are codes to condition your mind, are designed to confuse you, to make you a primitive man. For example, the word gay, it actually in the English language, it means happiness. It means happy. And go and look at the old movies like 1920s and 30s, and you see that word is utilized quite often. Gay, including last names. So and so gay is actually utilized as a last name because they are people coming from Europe without family names, so they assign them at the border in the United States of America a name or a pseudonym created right here in the United States of America. And you see a lot of families in the United States of America. Everyone is an immigrant in the United States of America, unless you are an original, a Navajo, a Mascalero, a Homaham, a Creek. If you are not from Mexico, you are a person invited into the American continent, and that condition, those sounds are designed to do just that, to make you a transition into something that you're not. In Europe, you did not know your name, but in the United States of America, your pseudonym is gay. And now they're utilizing that sound, gay, happiness, to condition another section of the population that have something to do with sex. And sex have nothing to do with human fraternization. It has all to do with procreation. So as you see, they are completely conditioning your reflexes. The key is where you can stop rationalizing or protecting yourself and start analyzing the reality of who you really are, and start becoming who you really are. That you are not a color, that you are not white, but that you are the most beautiful biology coming from Europe, coming from Africa, coming from Asia, coming from the entire planet Earth into the United States of America, to become a United States of America national. And this comment is a typical example of how humans can actually defend an erroneous position and do not see the error. They have no problem telling you that they are Americans, and at the same time telling you that America is not a nationality on the same paragraph. That is how crazy and conditioned these people are. So my suggestion for you guys up there on YouTube, when you write something on YouTube, analyze that the entire world is looking at you. The Chinese are looking at you. The Russians are looking at you. The Europeans are, the entire planet is looking at your comments, and they are studying those comments just as I am. And they can tell how the population of the United States of America is conditioned, and they can tell how weak and divided we are. So let's do this. Let's unite in the fight against color coding and assignment of all these may believe creation like gays and LBGTs and browns and black and Africans Americans and Asian Americans and Americans and white and black and brown and Latinxes, Hispanico, all these crazy Indians. There is no such a thing as an Indian unless you are from the Hindu Kush. Let's get together and fight it. Let's get together and tell these conditioners of enterprises like Fox News, CNN, NPR, BBC London, Bloomberg, and all these powerful international corporations, they are assigning you a different identity, that they are destroying your identity to sell you products. There must be a stop. Selling product is okay. Destroying our nationality, our plurium unum, is not. Destroying our identity, our ethnicity, our nationality is not cool. It's not cool at all by all these industrialists. It is a matter of fact that it is a crime against humanity. And we have the proof back in the 1930s with something that is called the National Socialist or the Nazis, the Nazi Party. That is exactly how they brought the world to chaos, to destruction. So recondition yourself, recondition your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, hey, you are not an evangelical, you are not a Republican, you are not a Democrat, you are not a communist, you are not a right, a left, you are not a conservative or liberal. All these names and crazy, separations. We need to destroy that. Just go and tell them. You are who you are, and you are a national of the United States of America. And the United States of America is in the American continent. And this continent belongs to the originals. And our culture is an Iberian culture, is a Roman culture. We are second to none. And we are the world. And we are not superior to anyone on this planet. We are created equal by God. And by the gods, we say thank you to the entire planet for being here in the United States of America and in the American continent. Saludos.